you know, this is our only choice. We have one that voted to raise our taxes, and we had another one that I really think is more of a Democrat than a Republican. And so I said, well, let me just, throw my hat in there and see what happens. Well, within a week I got the petition together and filed it before the deadline, and I got some positive feedback on that. And so with that, I've gained momentum, and I'm going to be serious about this race. I've got a month. In a month I'll know what direction my life is going to go. I go back to being comfortably retired again, or I really go to work for you in the county. I hope I can go to work for you in the county, to open up a new chapter in my life. So that's why I'm here. You look at my card there, that's some of my background. The biggest thing that a commissioner does is he works with the budgets. My big motivation the last couple of years was this new safety center. It's going to cost a lot of money. The people that are involved, my background is in design and valuation. I understand the built environment. I don't think anybody on the commission now has any real idea when they look at a hole in the ground what's there, or what comes out of the ground, and how does that function in a way that's best. So unfortunately, by January, when I would take office, a lot of decisions are going to be made. I just don't want to see some monstrosity down on Main Street in Painesville. I want it to look attractive, proportioned, and I want it to serve a function for a very long time. There's no reason why we have to keep building something, every 30 years. You ought to get 80 years out of a building, gut it, and redo it, and get another 80 years out of it, if it's done right. But every generation is going to have its own sort of thing. So I've learned a lot about politics in this time, and it really is a dirty game. I'm not a politician, but I'll be one if I have to be, or when I need to be. But otherwise, I'm there to do a job, and the job is I'm going to look over the facilities that the different departments have. How are we utilizing them to the best advantage of the taxpayer? I'm going to be more of a behind-the-scenes sort of person. Certainly not a micromanager. The department heads, they have their jobs to do. But, I'm familiar with doing income and expense sheets on multi-million-dollar properties. So I understand, the finances on how to put these things together. Like I said, this is all new to me, but I don't think that any of the people that go into office, for the first time, really have it all down. You have to get in there, kind of learn the ropes, and then you can excel. And so that's kind of what I want to do. The internal politics there right now, they've kind of cut off the hammer check because both John Plechnik and Rich Regovich are backing Beveridge. So there's a lot of, I think internal frustration there, and that's not productive for the people of the county. So I want to be that third check of the three commissioners, so I'm not going to be go along to get along. I'll do what I think is right for the county, and any more than that, I don't know what I can say. If anybody has any questions, I'd be glad to take them. Yes.
I mean, no disrespect whatsoever. How is your health?
Oh, I'm good. I just got over the flu, but yeah.
Anything for you to get in there and then?
Well, I can do 8 years without any problem. Okay? I can do it. I'm not going to do any more than that, but I can do 8 years without any problem. Yes.
I've heard a lot of chatter of there being a lot of money put into the commissioner's race. As a commissioner, you're dealing with our money. How much do you plan on spending during your campaign?
Less than $500.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's it, you know, so, that, I'll work with that, and if it gets me there, great. If not, well then, I'll go back to being comfortably retired. Yes.
The commissioners all belong to NOACA. Are you familiar with that organization?
Yes.
What is your opinion about climate change and all of that stuff that they're doing up there?
Well, I don't believe in that approach, what they're doing. NOACA, I think, served a purpose at one time. I think they've deviated from their original mandate. I believe Cuyahoga County is way different than the surrounding counties. And I would seriously look at what is our real advantage being associated with them. Would we be better off on our own, or maybe tying in with Geauga County as our own regional planning commission, or would it be more advantageous to stay in there? Like Cleveland just overwhelms the votes there and dictates what goes on. So I would have to take a real hard look, but I would probably go for the exit. Right?
Dennis, I understand that the Heritage Club was going to have a debate with Morse Beveridge, yourself, and Commissioner Hammercheck. But I understand today, I heard that may be on the ropes because Morse Beveridge does not want to participate in the debate. Do you have any?
Yeah. What Hal Warner told me was that Morris Beveridge had a previous business commitment out of town and wouldn't be able to make it. He wanted to have a surrogate stand in for him, and he wanted John Plechnik to stand in for him.
No.
Yeah. No. So Hal says no, but I did get a call from Hal today. It was going to be on the 29th of February. But I got a call from Hal today, and he's trying to set up an alternative date. And I believe it's on the 13th or the 6th, and I think he's going to try to go for the 6th of March. But he's going to let me know. He's tried to get communication with Morris Beveridge, and it's been very difficult. So
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
You wouldn't speak to the people.
Because I was hoping for a good crowd that night.
It's a fix. We'll have to fix that.
Where's it
I'll
gonna
fix
be?
it.
Oh, at St. John Vianney's, Center Hall. Any other questions?
It's come from my arrest.
Dennis, what's your relationship with Hammercheck and Plechnik and Regovich?
I've never talked to Rich Regovich. In my 2 years going to the precinct committeeman meetings, John Hammercheck has never spoke to me. He did speak to me at the endorsement meeting night. We had a short conversation. He called me once after that, and I called him after that, but we really haven't had any conversation. John Plechnik tried. I'm also running for precinct committeeman again in Leroy Township. John Plechnik put, there's a nut that's also running for precinct committeeman in my district, in my precinct. But John Plechnik put up somebody else to run against me also because he didn't want the nut to win. And I won over the incumbent last time with 71.99% of the vote. Okay? So, I talked with the person that he got to run against me, and it was really, she really felt bad about being used in that way. So she did withdraw from the race. So it's just me and the nut job in Leroy Precinct A. So we'll see how that goes out, but I'm not concerned there.
Well, I guess I'm asking that question from the point of view of if you were on a commission with, what would be, Pleshnik and Regovich, you know, how difficult would it become for you, maybe to get some things through that you wanna get through, because you might, I'm thinking there might be two to one. Yeah,
that's
how do
what.
you get along with them?
Yeah, that's what it is now, 2 to 1. I'm very easy to work with. I can have conversations with anybody and we can talk things out. If I agree with them, you know, I'll agree with them and we'll vote that way. If I disagree, I'll state why. And, you know, I'm there to make my own decisions in the best interest of the taxpayers. So I hope I've answered that.
And good luck in your, central committee.
Thank you.
Position.
Yes,
One
Frank.
other thing, Dennis, we found out that with this revaluation of property taxes, the county will get at least $1.8 million from the taxpayers without a vote of the taxpayers. I've asked the commissioners to forego that $1.8 million. Commissioner Hammercheck has agreed to that. Commissioner Plechnik has not. He says that the county needs the money because of the inflationary costs for the county, that he thinks that money should come in to the county. Commissioner Regovich, he doesn't say anything on anything to me, so I don't know where he stands.
Well, that's surprising because I think John Plesting before has stated that there's plenty of money in the county. I have no idea what the future will bring, but to me that's kind of, you know, kind of a low blow taking money that way from the county, from the taxpayers. So I would be for foregoing that money.
Okay, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you very much.